Hi, it's Mike DelSignore, Massachusetts OUI lawyer. Handle OUI cases throughout Massachusetts. In today's video, I want to talk about what happens if you're arrested by the Massachusetts State Police. So, Massachusetts State Police makes a lot of OUI arrests if you're stopped on any of the major highways, 95, 93, 495. You could be arrested by the State Police. Generally, the State Police has body camera now, so there's going to be video from the moment the officer sees you all the way through booking. However, these videos can be very helpful. Sometimes the videos show that what the officer said on the field sobriety test isn't quite accurate. The videos can also show issues with how the breathalyzer was conducted to help us get it excluded from evidence. But let me give you an overview of what you face if you're charged with OUI. So basically, your first court date will be for arraignment. You will enter a not guilty plea. So let's say you were arrested 95 North near the casino. You're probably going to Woburn District Court. That's State Police Andover. If you're in the Quincy area, you'll be going to Quincy District Court around 93, 95 split. The State Police Milton in that area as well. Towards the stadium, if you're at a Patriots game, you'll be going to Rantham Court. So different courts depending on where you're arrested, but process is the same. Enter not guilty plea, you'll get a further date for pretrial. What do you need from me? How can I help you after you're arrested? You call me right away, call on the weekends, call anytime. I'll answer you as soon as possible, and I'll give you some guidance on what to do. So first, your license is not suspended for the duration of the case. So if you took a breath test and failed, you'll get your license back in 30 days. If you refused, it's a 6-month suspension. Now, there's no quick way to get you back on the road without you admitting to the charge, but if we can get the case to trial and you're found not guilty, there's a presumption of reinstatement. So depending on where your arrest is and which police department arrested you, it'll depend on what court the case is in. Some courts move faster than others. So if you're in, say, Westboro District Court, you can probably get a trial quicker than if you're in Rantham. I know these courts very well. I'll do my best to make sure the case ends as fast as possible, but sometimes the way the court operates or the different judges that are in the court makes it a little slower, the process. But in any event, you'll be guided along the way. I have 20 years experience doing this, so I'll help you and let you know the ins and outs of all the courts. So understand the license consequence, when you can get it back, what you need to do to get your license back. For example, if you take a breathalyzer and it's over 0.08, make sure you schedule that hearing to reinstate your license almost immediately because there's a delay. You don't want to day 30 think you're getting your license back and then here the RMV's booked up another 2 weeks. So common mistake people make, not booking the hearing immediately. You got to schedule it for after the 30 days. So you can't schedule it for day 28 and say, well, reinstate me when the 30 is up. It has the date of the hearing, which is just a phone call, has to be on day 31 or later. Hardship licenses. So if you need to really get back on the road, can't go anytime without driving, you refuse a breathalyzer, it's 6-month suspension. To get back on the road, you'll have to get a letter from work and then be approved for a hardship. So RMV doesn't approve every case for a hardship. If there's a crash, you might not get it. If you have a bad driving record, you might not get it. Alcohol in the car or a high portable breath test. Portables don't come into evidence, but the registry sees a high portable, they may deny a hardship license. So one of the things that I do is make sure my clients understand when they can get their license back, how they're going to get it back. Is this a case they want to resolve quickly, or are they comfortable with me getting all the evidence? I prefer to get all the evidence, to review everything, because I think when you do that, you get the best result possible. Sometimes it's not possible to pigeonhole a case as a plea just based on the report, because we might need to see additional evidence. Now, sometimes I can. I had a case today in Brighton Court, reviewed the report, and while there might have been additional evidence we could have gotten, I didn't think it was going to be helpful. Discussed that with the client, they agreed, and we resolved the case to basically have him move on, get things, get clarity in his life, and move on. So there's other considerations other than the legal elements of a case, but that's something I want to make you aware of. The law, you tell me about what's going on in your personal life, how you would get to work. Do you have family support, help driving, transportation? Are there kids involved? And then we'll make a decision based on all the circumstances for what's best for you. Obviously, if the case is very winnable, you might want to try to figure out an inconvenient commute situation to work, whereas if the case is less defensible, you might want to consider a resolution. So keep in mind these field sobriety tests that you did, they're not necessarily accurate, and there's a lot of reasons why you might not have passed a 9-step walk and turn or a 1-leg stand that have nothing to do with alcohol. So don't overvalue their evidence. You're going to see in the report, they're going to say you failed. They say that in all the reports. When I look at it, I'm going to give you a different perspective on it. So call, text anytime, 781-686-5924. My name is Mike DelSignore. If you're arrested by the state police, you have questions, you want to know how you can win your case, feel free to reach out.